Right, I figured I'd start here because there's been a few changes around the place. It's been a little while since last recorded or anything here, so get you back up to date with what's happened so far. For a start, well, Sassy's been doing a little building about the place, and by the looks of it, so has someone else. I'm guessing 40-40 perhaps, maybe someone else, I don't know. As that's a building over there, I'm not entirely sure what it's doing. Have a look at it in a second. Yes, the chocobo pen that we had over here has been moved. The farm is getting moved over there, apparently. And I decided to get some proper decorations around the sanctuary again, now there's a bit of space. So yeah, a bit foresty around the outside, nice and green and leafy. Bring a bit more life back into the area. Managed to get some silver trees growing up around it, make sure it's all purified and everything. Thankfully they're not too close together, because apparently that can cause that purple flux stuff that people seem to be worried about. Rather look at the flux stuff, and I'll admit the tentacles and some of the odd little creatures don't seem to be particularly great, but otherwise it's the worst of things in the world, I wouldn't say. If it goes around killing creatures, that wouldn't be too handy. So yeah, we've got the chocobos over here now. The rest of the farm has been moved from over there to match in along with it. So we've got, let's see where, yep, chocobo. Ouch. Then the horses, which we've gotten a few more armors on, despite the fact we have plenty of armor not doing anything yet. Got sheep, a few of them seem to have colours, obviously. I'm guessing they were needed for dyes or something. Got the cows here, and the pigs, and then the chickens. Right, I've decided to claim this tree as my own, so to speak. I've made it nice and natural around it again, because it is going to be the entrance to the Jade Dragon Empire theme park, which by the looks of it someone's gone and looked at because they've stolen the cart that was there. Slightly annoying. Yeah, nice scenic entry point. Makes it look a bit better. I'll give you a quick tour around there in a bit. I'll go the cheats way in, seeing as someone went and stole the cart. Hang on. Oh, it's not in the actual baseline yet. No. I don't think so. No, it doesn't seem to be. Sorry, there's just conveniently underneath there somewhere. Okay. Interesting. Right, yeah. So yeah, got a nice bit of forest over here. that up there. Ah, yes, you haven't seen the portal. There's now a portal on top of the factory building over there that leads directly back to spawn. Well, it leads from spawn directly back to here. Because, if you remember, the portal that leads back from the theme park seems to take you to spawn. No choice, just spawn. So, to save the time of having to fly or swim or walk all the way back to here, got a nice little portal set up now. Sassy seems to have redecorated the building slightly, so there's nice clear glass. I'm not sure exactly why it makes a difference, and then it looks a bit nicer. And she's been lazy with half the windows. I think she mentioned something about it having some sort of quartz or glowstone in it to make it give off a bit of light. This seems to be the entrance to her little place, where she does something or other. Formcraft, I think the word, possibly. Or maybe witchery by the looks of it. No, Formcraft, yeah. Arcane research table, assemblage and all that. Doesn't look like it's been particularly well used or anything. I'm not entirely sure why she's left a giant hole in the sky, to the sky. I don't remember the Formcraft needing direct sunlight or anything like that, so maybe she has other plans. Let's see, death candies, bees, and well, tree farm by the looks of it, and farms seem to have come along a bit. Managed to start filling out the top layer of the farm there so far. Might expand more, don't know. Haven't seen her much on here to ask about it or anything. Tree farm here where got all the different types of trees that have been found so far growing. If I remember right, there was a sort of iron golem, yep, there he is, that had been found just wandering around. Got nice little pressure plates, open up the gates and that. Personally, I think that's a completely stupid idea if they're on the opposite side as well, but they're not here by the looks of it. Otherwise, wandering mob steps on it, oh, nice open gate for them. But it looks like that's only been done to the one side anyhow. The meteor over here is looking really sort of caved out now. I think 4040 has been spending a bit of time digging that out for bits and pieces. Now here is the remains of where I planted a tree I found in the Twilight Forest. It's called a miner's tree. Plant it, grows, looks like a giant pickaxe, has some funky leaves on it, and has a little sort of core in it, it's called, miner's core, which brings all the ores in, I think it's a 2-chunk area to around it. So there's now a nice little pile of different ores that I've not mentioned to anyone and no one seems to have noticed. So those should really be dug up at some point, but someone else can do it. Or I'll do it if I get lazy. Right, yes, building over here. Mysterious building of potentially unfinishedness, as it's got a hole there sticking out. Okay, it's filled with furnaces and a crafting table. That looks like space for stairs to appear. Again, nothing much up here. It's at least lit up now. It was completely unlit at one point, so I'm guessing a lot of mobs started appearing. Speaking of which, the slime farm that we had over there, I set up, got asked to move it so that there's space for the farm to go there. That was a little while ago now and nothing's been moved there, but anyway, I've moved it to directly into the portal building. Whereas that way, the little mob killing block that I've got is directly underneath the one that was here for the portal anyhow, and shouldn't affect anyone else and start killing cows again. Well, wandering cows. It seems to have been pretty successful so far, seeing as it's got a fair few stacks of slime balls lying around in here. It's been very helpful for me, as I've been using a lot of slime in the theme park. You'll see that shortly. But yes, if you remember, I mentioned that I'm working on Draconic Evolution, and that's, for the later parts of it, well, most parts of it, requires a lot of nether stars. Now, to get the nether stars, you have to beat a wither. Withers are very annoying, very destructive. So what I wanted to do was build a cage to keep one in. Well, to put them in and have them fought, preferably with a way so that they can't hit me whilst I can hit them. To do that, I've been making these reinforced obsidian blocks, which describe themselves as being witherproof. This leaves me with one slight issue, being able to attack it. So I've made myself a sugar engine, it's called, a gun that fires sugar reeds, each only doing 1 point of damage, but fires them so fast that it should make up for the difference. However, I want another ranged weapon to fall back on that's slightly easier to get, well, slightly less waiting for plants to grow for in order to get it. So decided to make myself a longbow. I've already made all, well, I've got the parts made up already together, just to save a bit of time. I've no idea if the additional bits on the modifiers or anything like that have an effect on the actual arrows fired, but on the off chance they have, got one part that's got poison 2 on it, one part with ignite 2 on it, so poison, fire. The faceplate has got weakness 1 and reinforced 1, as I can't get the shadow steel yet, which would have had weakness 2 and reinforced 2. And I've also got fiery bowstring made from fiery string, which seems to have the best stats out of all the other ones so far that I've seen. Not that you've got many options. And by the looks of it, yeah, it's got a fairly decent durability. Draw speed is awful, arrow speed is fairly awful as well, but if I've got a nice hole I can just stand and shoot down from, that's not going to bother me too much. So yeah, that should do for the bow. And it doesn't look too bad either. Of course, going to need some arrows for it. Not entirely sure what that box is there for, but just in case the stats from here don't get passed on to the arrows. Decided to go with the weakness one. Go for a weakness 1 arrow. Try and buff up with quartz at any rate to do more damage. It's got a fair bit of weight to it, which apparently is a good thing for a longbow. Go with blaze rod for the shaft. I have absolutely no idea what the shaft and fletching stats will do, so use a feather for the... interesting, okay. Doesn't seem to work. Parts required, arrowhead, arrow shaft, fletching. No, not working. Right, take that out. Hang on. Could be that chocobo feathers don't work. Simple enough. I shall go and grab a feather from the chickens over here. Let's see if that makes a difference. So if a normal feather doesn't work, then I'm really not sure what's going wrong other than try just using a stick. As you may notice, I'm getting a slight bit of lag, it seems, but nothing horrendous. There we go. Right, come on for your eggs. Eggs annoy me. Eggs are annoying things. So whilst I'm here... Oh, I only got one of them. Don't tell me it's feathers. Yeah, apparently dropped the feathers. And I have no idea where they've gone to. Other than not in here. They apparently dropped out over here. Or over here. Feathers now, anyway. Let's get rid of these eggs. 10 eggs, you have a 1 in 8 chance of getting a chick, so you should get 1 chick automatically. 3 chicks. Okay. Beat the odds. Those cows might be a bit overpacked in there. Right. Doopty doopty doo. give this a try then. Hopefully I'm not going to have to walk off to go find a stick.